Hey everybody, this video is going to be about, you know what I kind of figured out? I kind of figured out that I'm going to start making response videos, even though I can't really say that I'm going to start because I kind of already been making response videos, but I realized this is the more convenient way to kind of get back to you guys, kind of piece by piece, and make you feel special while doing it. So I'm in my email. I told you I have so many accounts that I have to check to try to catch up with everybody. So, you know, I got the Twitter, the Instagram at Keep Me 100 Trucking, the Facebook, pinkiedabney, like I said, email, YouTube. So those are the main messages that I get into to check. So I got this message from this young lady, and she was asking some really questions that is really nice questions. But I said, you know what, before I type it, let me really give you more time to the question with a video. So let me see. All right, her name. I want to put you on this question. I'm trying to pull it up, so let me pull this up so that I can get to it. Okay, her name is Moving Forward Travels. Hey, Moving Forward Travels, nice to meet you. So her message was, peace sis, I've been researching the trucking industry for some time now. I too am a single mother and I'm engaged. What advice can you give me as far as what company do you think is the best company for women? How do you deal with emotionally knowing that you are away from your children? Do you benefit more financially with OTR? Are you affiliated with women in trucking organizations? If yes, what are the names of the organizations? If not, would you be willing to join one? I'm asking because I see other women of color in trucking videos on YouTube, and I wonder how many of them are actually active, and are there any support groups for newbies? Be safe out there on the road, sis, and inshallah we meet one day. I really hope that would be nice, but I'm going to try to break each question down. So as far as which trucking is really good for women, I can't really speak personally about other trucking because I only, of course, went to school for one. And the one that I did go to school for is Prime. I went to Prime Inc. And I have to say for women that I liked it because they do their best to pair you up with another woman trainer. If you feel like as a woman at Prime that you're not comfortable with going with a man on a truck, they will not force you to go. But the only fallback is by they claiming that it's only 2% women in trucking just all over in general, that it's not as many women at, I guess, at Prime in general, or even any other trucking company. Like, it's a shortage of women drivers. So that's why I'm really glad that, you know, women are coming in, because we need more women trainers that can train our other women that's coming in. So at Prime, they do their best to really have a great just push out of women trainers. But like I said, the drawback would be if you did want a woman trainer, you probably won't get on somebody's truck as soon as you could have if you just went with a male. So if you just had to have a woman trainer, sometimes it can take a week, sometimes it can take a couple weeks. But I lucked up and I got a trainer as soon as I finished my PSD phase. Like, my journey has been going rough, but it's been going smooth too. And then the other question you said, what advice can you give me as far as, I mean, like I said, Prime, Snyder, let me see, Swift I've seen, JB Hunt, they have a lot of women drivers. Don't do Roadrunner. There's so many, even like smaller companies. Like the ones I'm naming are mega carriers, and a lot of times when you get in with mega carriers, you always kind of get binded to a contract. But I'm talking to another sister of mine, and she's actually her and her husband went with Snyder, and they have it's different accounts that each trucking company have. And certain accounts, you know, it'll have you where you in a contract. Then some of them have to. But as far as the one she went with, you didn't have to be in a contract. So I think that's cool. Now, as far as how do you deal emotionally knowing that you are away from your children, that's not easy. I don't care who say, oh, I'm good, you know, you just got to do what you got to do. that's another video I'm going to make, and it's going to be called Don't Be a Slave to OTR. Because you'd be surprised how you get out here, and by you being new, you feel like you just got to take this load, run this load, stay out for 2 months, stay out for 3 months, because you figure like if you stay out long, you're going to get money, but that's not the case. Don't get taken advantage of, especially if you got children. And me, when I first came out, I ain't gonna lie, I was dumb to the fact. And when I was with Prime, I used to stay out 2 months at a time, almost 3 months at a time giving. And that, like I said, there's times where I cried because I love my kids a lot, to where I can't be away from them for so long without feeling some type of way. So I'm really going to warn you straight off back that if you are a good parent and you one of them parents that like being around your kids, or you never really been gone from around them, I always say, especially if you got younger ones, don't do it. But if you just must have to go out there, you're going to find out the hard way, to where you're going to feel some type of way. You might shed a couple tears. You might get frustrated. You know, you might have arguments back and forth with maybe the caregiver. It's not easy. And I made a video about OTR as a single mother, so you can reference back to that as well. And then your other question is, do you benefit more financially with OTR? That question is kind of, it depends. Because a lot of stuff always depends on what company you work for. A lot of stuff depends on what you know, who you know. Because there's guys that they local drivers, but they've been doing it for a long time, to where they can get anywhere they want. Because typically you need about 1 year to 2 years before you can start getting the pick of the litter as far as good jobs, especially local jobs. But OTR is really for new people that have to get the OTR experience just to get these jobs. But for the most part, you don't have to necessarily be OTR to make money. You just got to know how to do it, what division you want to be in. If you want to be flatbed, if you want to be dry van, if you want to be step deck, if you want to be containers, if you want to be a wrecker, if you want to be a car hauler. There's so many different levels of logistics and even training. You can even be a broker. You don't necessarily have to be a driver. You can be somebody that broker out loads, get a percentage off a driver's loads, never had to touch the steering wheel, and making probably more than the drivers do. So, are you affiliated with women in trucking organizations? I've got offered to, matter of fact, I think I'm joined in on Facebook, but I be doing so much to where I don't really be on social media a whole lot, because I have a whole lot of stuff to where I'm parenting, I'm trying to get back on my feed, I'm trying to keep up with videos. So, to answer that question, kind of, but not really. And I did join the Minority of Trucking. I think it's called the Minority of Trucking, and that's a group. But I really don't see much benefit with that group. I don't really know what the group does. I think I paid a little fee, like $25 for a whole year, and you join the Minority group or something like that. But to answer that question, and then let me see. What are the names of the, okay, if not, would you be willing? I would be willing. I would be willing to join, but my whole thing is time constraints. Like I said, until I get things on a really smoother pace for myself, I have not really had the stable, like consistent time to say, okay, this is what I'm going to do, this is what I'm going to stick to. So for now, I'm kind of all over the place. So until my level playing field evens out, you know, I don't really have time for a whole lot other than what I'm doing now. And let's see, I'm asking because I see other women of color in trucking videos on YouTube, and I wonder how many of them are actually active. And shoot, what is it, Miss Diva Trucking? Let me see if I can pull her up. She's, man, Miss Diva Trucking, she's great with being active in the ladies community. She's a YouTuber, and you can add, you need, not to say need to, but you should get in touch with her, because as far as the trucking companies that you can go with, she's like a recruiter, to where she'll listen to you, like your situation, and she'll try to line your situation up according to all the companies that she have under her belt. So her job is to kind of just fit people with the right company, instead of saying, oh, you should go to Prime, or you should go to USA, or you should go to Snyder. No, she's going to listen to your situation, and depending on what company has what, she's going to match you up. So let me look her up real quick so I can show you. But Miss Diva Trucking, man, she's nice. She's nice, and she's really about women in trucking, and she does show a lot of support. So let me see. I don't know if y'all know about her, but let me see. Her name is Miss Diva Truck Driver. I like her. Like, she actually does. Yeah, so I'm going to conclude this video because I think I answered your last question. So like I said, these questions that you asking me, I think Miss Diva Trucker Driver Trainer, like I said, this is her right here. I think she'd be better to answer these questions a lot better than me, because this is what she do, is what the questions you looking for. Let me see if I can play one. Like she talks about setting up your trucking business, ready to start trucking. Let me see, Miss Diva Trucking Family. Like, she cool. Like, she actually donated to my GoFundMe. And like I said, I didn't even know she watched me enough to even care to want to help a little sister like me out. So, let me see. But I like her. Like, she's really for the women in trucking. So, let me see. Ford's Women in Trucking Billionaire. Like, she's into it, man. So, let me see something. Let me see if I can get her pulled up. Let me give her a thumbs up while I'm at it. Let me see. Let me turn it. It's your girl. Yeah, contact her. I'm guessing maybe she probably leave her stuff in the bottom as far as how you can get in touch with her. But yeah, she can answer your question better than me. So y'all check Miss Diva Truck Driver out. But she's cool. I like her. So alright, y'all. Time is the essence. Let's make better time of it. I hope that answered your question, sister. Shalom to you. And like I said, I'm going to do my best to try to get enough messages to where I can try to get to them. There's a lot of them, so I'm trying to catch up with as many as I can. So time is the essence. Let's make better time of it. Let's love each other, not judge each other, because I never judge you, honey. I love y'all, so freaking deuces.